Alright, so in this video we're going to look at tossing this ball down the stairs. And I would like to stress chaos. Let's say, for instance, I had this ball bounce down the stairs. In real life, would it hit every run? No, it would not hit every run. It would be almost impossible for this ball to hit every run and be so perfect to go onto the ground. Just toss the ball down the stairs in real life and you'll see that. So mimic real life, what happens, and you have to introduce a thing called chaos when you're hand keying animation. You know, usually I use physics for this, but again, these beginning introduction videos to animation, you have to learn the basics of keyframing. Alright, well, in this case, I kind of think of how many frames per second do I need? And then how many bounces is it going to take? I'm going to say in so-and-so bounces, it's going to go down the stairs. And then I'm going to say, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs. Maybe I only want 5 hits, maybe only 4 hits. And then I'm just going to say 4 times 24 and then use it that way. So if you need a calculator, I don't dispel using it. It's just think about basic math and just times it by. And so we need 96 frames. Okay, and you can see I'm already kind of at 96 right now. So 96. Now that's not saying I need more or less. I'm just thinking ahead of time, and that helps me space out my animation well. Okay. Now I'm going to start on frame 1 and hit Shift W because I'm only keying in translate. Alright. Now I'm going to make sure my snap is on. Okay, now you can see there's no indication of it's on or off, but yeah. I just like keeping that on. And I'm going to go to 24. Now in 24 frames, which is what, 1 second in time, will it hit the first run? Well, I would say yes. So we're going to go down here. I'll hit it right there. Then we'll go to 48. Where would it hit next? I don't think it would hit this run. Let's make it hit this run. Let's go to 72. We'll just make it hit just the edge here. And lastly, 96. We'll have it skip a step. Then I'm just going to add 24 to it. Oops. $120. It's 5 a.m. in the morning. Excuse the basic math going out of my brain here. So 120. At this point, I'm just going to have it hit about right here. Alright, so what's going to happen? It's just going to travel in a straight line. Alright, let's go in between every one of these keyframes. Now we're going to think about energy. Okay, what happens by the time it gets from the top to the bottom? Well, it's going to lose a lot of energy, but also kind of gain energy in the fact that it's downhill. We have gravity and inertia. So gravity is going to give it a little bit of boost, but the ball itself is going to die off in inertia. Okay, the first one doesn't have any, it's just the fact that it's got a hit. But if I wanted to toss it in some nature, I would go like this. Shift W. Now, there's a little bit of a toss going on. When it hits my first run, which is right here, from here to here, what I want to do is just set a keyframe of it being up in the air. Notice I'm not so technically accurate about spacing it between these two because of chaos. Okay. Next, I'm going to go into between this one, and this time when I raise it up in the air, I'm not going to raise it so far. I'm just going to raise it just a little bit. Again, a little bit less. Shift W. And still a little bit less. All right, let's see what that looks like. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's play it back. Okay, when it hits this one right here and raises it up in the air, I kind of want to give it just a little bit more energy. Just a little bit more. So I adjusted the keyframe by just manually putting a click in there. All right, now we have to tweak the curve. We have to think about energy being spent and energy being lost. Same thing, right? So in the next video, let's look at the graph editor and what we can do to make this look a little bit more natural as far as it going down the stairs.